we are to consider together man's inward pathway from war to peace, from disease to health. And before I proceed, I would like to make it clear that I shall be dealing very largely with underlying principles upon which world peace and world health may be attained and maintained. I shall not be speaking upon either world politics or the personal attainment of good health and the healing art itself. And I ask that you will kindly remember that as I proceed. As my title suggests, my general theme is that external organizations, however valuable and necessary, cannot alone be depended upon to solve the two problems of war and disease. The various organizations, UNO, UNESCO, World Health Organizations, have already helped very greatly. But the two great problems of peace on earth and the discovery and maintenance of reasonably good health, these are not solved, and they look as if they are becoming ever more menacing. And so I thought we might look at them together in the light of certain theosophical principles as I understand them. I hardly need take time describing the condition, for the situation is only too well known to us all. Up to now, more than 90 million people have been killed in the wars of this century. 90 million. Last year, the world spent $200 billion on armaments, presumably in an attempt to buy security by raising the proportion of wealth spent on arms. During 1969-70, the money that human beings spent on the means of killing one another rose to an all-time high of $204 billion. Means of killing one another. Surely, the late Sir Winston Churchill rightly invented the phrase descriptive of our present situation. He called it the peace of mutual terror. And so you and I, here, doubtless feeling safe and at peace in these beautiful surroundings, we nevertheless have our knowledge, haven't we, of conditions elsewhere, and how, in very truth, one might say that mankind is adrift on a very dark and stormy sea, and in large measure with little or no compass, no rudder, no mutually accepted port, and worst of all, no united will together intelligently to continue the voyage of human life on earth. And week by week, as you know and I know, the dangers are increasing. The seas unhappily grow darker and more stormy, as we know each day as we open our newspapers. Plan. Of course, we students of theosophy are sustained amidst all this by certain teachings. For example, that human evolution, human life, is proceeding on this planet according to an ordered plan. And this plan, it is taught undogmatically. This plan includes the progressive development through vast ages of powers of self-consciousness and action at the physical, the emotional, the mental, the intuitional, and at purely spiritual levels. Just now, for example, humanity is at a critical point of the full employment and the transcendence of the limitations of the formal mind, powers of reasoning, which side by side are in our minds with possessiveness and pride and desire to conquer. Already increasing numbers of people, but not sufficient, have attained and are attaining to the faculties of actively used intuitive perception, or we might call it implicit insight, innate wisdom. And it is these few who are seeking to lead the rest of us into a new age of universal brotherliness. But unfortunately, the great majority of men, and particularly certain leaders, cling to the other capacities of the human mind, the severe limitations of concrete thinking. And it is at this moment, this critical moment of the apparently slow changeover from argumentative thinking and possessive pride to an intuitive recognition of the oneness of the life in all men. It is at this critical time that grave dangers exist. It's almost as if there were certain forces at work to slow up this wonderful evolution of man into what might be called the Christ consciousness, the recognition of oneness, the interior nativity, if you will. And because of the present dangers then, although we know of the great plan, that I am going to concentrate and speak as I put certain ideas before you. Let us then, if you will, look together at the two questions of war and disease. We are faced, are we not, with the two basic problems. What are the real causes of war and disease? One problem. And why do the existing organizations, however valuable, continually fail to ensure for mankind its two greatest blessings, peace on earth and good health for the majority of it. These are burning questions of today, well worthy of our deepest thought. Well, what does a student of theosophy think about these situations? What is the answer to these burning problems of today? Well, one part of the answer would seem to be, and this is my theme really, the great organizations fail because the root causes of war and disease are not external alone, and so they cannot be eliminated by world organizations alone, however lofty the idealism upon which they are based. Such organized approach inevitably fails because I suggest it deals only with part of the two problems, the effects, instead of the causes. For the causes of human sorrow are not external. They're not outside of us alone. They are, and I'd like to say, far more within us. They are interior. And so I suggest that the great problem might be solved by combining the functions of effectively strengthened world organizations with an equally deliberate and equally worldwide procedure to eliminate the true causes of these continuing worldwide disasters, war and disease. The causes of both of them exist and, yes, tragically act from within human nature itself. As the old Greek philosopher Thucydides wrote, the tragedies of war take place not on the battlefield, but in the souls of men. And in the preamble to UNESCO, one finds it stated also. War begins in the mind. There is where we have to also approach these problems. What then truly is the root? May we ask ourselves, what is the very basic cause of human sorrow? Well, with one voice and one word, world sages, world teachers, and their modern representatives answer us. One word. What do they say? Many of you here know. What is the one word? Ignorance. Ignorance of what? Ignorance of three facts. The true nature of every human being. Spiritual. Unfortunately, when we think of ourselves, we think of this. We think this is me. It isn't at all. It's only something I'm wearing for a few hours, that's all it is. The same with you and all of us. We are ignorant of the true nature of every human being, namely spiritual. We are ignorant of the true purpose for our existence, evolution. We are ignorant of the relationship between man and man. What is that? inseparable spiritual unity which holds man and man inseparably together forever as one. We're ignorant of that. We're ignorant of the equally shared spiritual power, life, consciousness, and the purpose of our existence. No wonder then that for thousands of years we've staggered about on this earth in a state of absolute blindness as to who we are, where we come from, why we're here, where we're going, and how we're going to get there. And the result? I've just mentioned it. Your great poet, Carl Sandburg, wrote, "There is only one man in the world, and his name is all men. There is only one woman in the world, and her name is all women. There is only one child in the world, and the child's name is all children." Montaigne wrote, "Every man beareth the whole stamp of the human condition." Unfortunately, as I was just saying, with certain exceptions, mankind does not know, is ignorant of these three facts. And so, with numberless charities apart and recognized, each human being lives almost blindly, acts individually and separately for his or her own personal, political, and national benefit. And the result, continuing and ever mounting disaster. Personally in the form of disease, and nationally and internationally in the form of war. For in the main, I suggest, man consistently ignores the fact of the spiritual unity of all mankind. Is that all, friends? Is this man's only ignorance? Intimate family relationship and the purpose for existence? Is that what we don't recognize? No. Unfortunately, no. What else then of what is mankind so painfully ignorant? Please listen, friends. We're getting right down to the very heart of human suffering and war on earth. Mankind doesn't know, or if he knows, he won't pay any attention to his knowledge that human life is ruled by law. A law under which every human action automatically produces and is followed by an appropriate reaction. So important, I'm going to repeat it if I may. Every human action automatically produces or is followed by an appropriate reaction. For example, actions intelligently based on human kindness bring peace and health, whilst actions based upon human hurtfulness bring war and disease. It's as simple as that. Such then is man's ignorance, the cause of all his sorrows. Ignorance, spiritual. The purpose for his existence, evolution. The relationship of man to man, oneness. We're all one. And the unfailing operation of the law of cause and effect. If only, and it will come under the course of evolution, of course, if only we could recognize and live by these four simple laws underlying our existence, our problems will be solved, and they will so be solved, says the teaching of the sages. Now, let me carry it all a little further and be more precise. Can we, granted these things, especially the law, can we possibly deduce a common cause, one cause under this law for all human sorrow? Yours and mine, whether it's international or very personal, in the happiness or suffering of anyone in the world. Can we deduce a common cause? Yes. Yes, I think we can. What is it? What is the cause of all our sorrows? Yes. The infliction of cruelty. Too simple? Oh no, oh no. Don't disregard it, friends. This is the root. We've really touched the very root cause now. Continuing, deliberately chosen cruelty is found the root cause of war and disease. And since there does exist a law of cause and effect, then as long as human cruelty to animals and men continues, war and disease will also continue, inevitably, inevitably. And yes, I'm afraid I must add, increasingly, for bitterness and cruelty are on the increase all over the world, friends. I know because I travel the whole world and have done for 50 years. And I see the world as it is. And I see humanity as it is. And I know that nameless, indescribable, horrifying cruelty is on the increase all over the world. And so, therefore, I'm forced to conclude also on the increase is the danger of further war and continuing disease. Don't let me be depressing, but it's no use if we aren't factual. And I fear it is true that cruelty, like a monstrous, incredibly ugly beast, stalks the whole earth. And I find myself, as I move about amongst all this, I find myself realizing that all the anti-cruelty organizations and all truly kind individuals are at this critical time of the greatest importance to mankind and deserve our wholehearted support. And this is not only for their own sake, but for the sake of all mankind. Until cruelty, I suggest, it's the best I can see, until cruelty is banished from the earth, mankind will continue to be self-frustrated in his search for health and peace. Supposing we accepted this and we decided to embark upon a mode of life based upon non-injuring, not hurting anybody, not hurting anything. Never take anything for our own benefit and pleasure at the cost of something or somebody else's death or agony or torture. Supposing we extraordinarily did that. Well, what would be implied? Well, non-injury naturally implies non-killing, and is therefore at the heart of, shall we say, this is not a theosophical dogma, it's at the heart of those people who follow a vegetarian way of life. They tell us that they won't go on eating at the cost of the life and the taking of life of other inhabitants of the earth, they say. So I suppose, if we face up to it, non-injury implies non-killing. And non-injury is not only merely non-killing. In its comprehensive meaning, non-injury must mean entire abstinence from causing any pain or harm whatsoever to any living creature, either by thought or word or deed. Penetrating, isn't it? You know, there is a whole sect in India dedicated to this ideal. They even wear a veil over their mouths lest they should destroy some bacteria by their breath. And they live up to, as well as they can, to this, their idea of non-injury. They have a Sanskrit word for it, some of you must know it, ahimsa. Ah means not in Sanskrit, himsa, hurting, non-injury. And they say that ahimsa means entire abstinence from causing any pain or harm whatsoever to any living creature, either by thought or word or deed. Perhaps we'll say they go to extremes, but they exist. For them, non-injury demands a harmless mind, a harmless mouth, and a harmless hand. Doesn't hurt anybody or anything. And ahimsa is not mere negative non-injury, it's positive cosmic love, action. And it arises from the development of the mental attitude in which hatred is replaced by love. And for them, I notice, I study with them when I'm in India, non-injury is true sacrifice, it's forgiveness, true strength and power. And I believe it, as I think about it and ponder it, to be of enormous, nay, incalculable importance. And I think we've all got to come to it someday. And if we don't do it willingly, well then, it's being forced upon us now by the inexorable operation of the law of action and appropriate reaction. Now this brings us, if you can go with me this far, and I'm aware I'm going rather ahead. How then is natural loving kindness to become for us part of a way of life? Sounds a simple question, doesn't it? How are we going to do it? Well, for my own part, I can only find, and I'm dreaming of them now actually, two answers, though they must be numerous ways of dealing with this appalling problem of human cruelty. Let me share with you thoughts on two solutions. One of them concerns youth, and the other the adult. And both solutions have a single objective, namely, to awaken in the mind of young and old the realization that however much bodies may differ, spiritually, every human being is a member of one family, for which the planet Earth has been apportioned as a family home. That's got to be brought home to us. We won't accept it at present, but I'm looking at solutions now. Youth, I submit, must be taught of human oneness, and this primarily through education or from without, whilst adults must be aided to realize unity from within. May I dream with you a little further? I envisage for youth, and I firmly believe that one day it'll come, an international, entirely transnational, cooperative educational system. And in this, at the heart of every approach to the acquisition of knowledge in any field, there shall be the insistent affirmation of mankind's family unity. Wherever people are living, throughout the whole world, they're all part of one family. And I would have this in every classroom and in every class, so that the young people could grow up with it and into it, at home, throughout early schooling, secondary and universal education, university education. This single, all-important, fundamental truth about himself or herself should be delivered to every single boy and girl upon earth. And this procedure should be continued until, as students grow up, a sufficient number to ensure peace on earth shall know, acknowledge, and live by this truth. And eventually, unity will become for mankind as much a verity, a truth, as now is gravity. Equally valid, equally true. Then I find myself dreaming. Not only will the dangers, degradations, and miseries suffered by mankind be gradually reduced, I hope to vanishing point, but the human mind will be open towards, helped and hastened towards the development of advanced race consciousness, namely realization of the oneness of all life, characteristic of the next race of men. So I find myself thinking, you may disagree, I find myself thinking we must begin with youth and get them thoroughly imbued with the idea that we're one family, all of us, wherever we live on earth. It will come, I'm sure of that. Now for us grown-ups, the adults, what are we to do? Well, human life, human conduct, particularly human cruelty, must also be faced at the level of the adult. Modern man, supposedly grown up, must in his turn and her turn not only learn, but instinctually know from deepened experience that in very truth, all life on this planet, though expressed in different forms, all life is one, shared by all. Yes, my mind goes off to these lovely trees, for instance, amidst which we're privileged to meet one life, each other, the whole world, the whole millions of men on earth, many of them dying at the hands of each other now as we sit here, all expressive of one life, the same life, the life divine. And this one life, I personally believe, is expressed in all and unites all in an interior and ever indissoluble oneness. We are, friends, we are all one. How may this in its turn be achieved for the adult? He's not at school now. The answer, at least in the form of a Sanskrit word meaning oneness, is doubtless known to you all. What is it? We will learn about the oneness of all life. We will come to feel it, to thrill with it wherever it may be, by the practice of regular, daily contemplation of the divine as part of one's daily life. That's the way. Regular meditation. This is the inward pathway of my title, for I think it is by treading the inward pathway to peace and good health, particularly as the outward pathway with its world organizations has unfortunately failed. It will ever fail. And so I repeat, the inward pathway must also be followed, and the two together. For the Lord Buddha said, hatred ceaseth not at any time by hatred. Hatred ceaseth only by love. And our Lord Jesus Christ, greater love hath no man that he giveth his, than him who giveth his life for a friend. And thou shalt love thy neighbors as thyself. Ahimsa, loving kindness. How is it to become for us? You and I, in our daily busy lives, carrying heavy responsibilities, seeking light and truth and understanding of the laws of life. How can we induce in ourselves this illumination that life, all life, is one? By the regular, daily practice of meditation. And perhaps I might close by describing one. Supposing you and I, those who are not already so engaged, supposing we thought there was something in this idea of daily meditation as a part of one's life, wanted to try it. How would we best and most fruitfully proceed? Well, let me share ideas on this also with you, friends. There are one or two rules They're very simple. One is, I understand that one must keep on. Regularity is said to be very important. Another is that we must sincerely aspire, yearn for spiritual illumination. An inner driving force, if you like. What else? Well, yes, in the main, it is taught, we really do, for our daily meditations, we do need reasonable privacy. Hard for many of us, isn't it, under modern conditions? But this is one of those efforts that we must make, one of those enterprises of treading the inward pathway which must be carried out more or less alone. Are there simple rules? Are there? Well, yes. Needn't be stressed very much. Bodily posture. Body should be relaxed. That's all, just relax. Spine reasonably straight, they say. Certain forces flow up the spine to make the brain more sensitized to spiritual knowledge. Straight spine, they say. Most people close their eyes, I believe. Then meditation begins. Upon what? Well, some schools proceed like this. They use the method, and they find it, I learn, effective, the method of affirmation. So if you and I were in our quietude and relaxed and deeply serious about it, though, were to start our meditation, we might do something like this. Dissociate ourselves, disentangle ourselves from our body. It's such a mistake, is our wrongful identification of ourselves with our body. This is not ourselves at all, this name, thing, valuable, useful, wonderful though it is, it's only a garment. And by meditation we have to learn that and disentangle the real self, the dweller in the body, from the vehicle of flesh. How? Well, by affirmation. And so, here we are meditating. Spine straight, already, meaning business. We say, close eyes, I think, I am not my physical, emotional and mental body. I am the spiritual self. Think of that. Dwell on it. Become identified with the real inner divine self, Son of God, that each individual really is. I am the spiritual self, divine, immortal, imperishable, eternal. We're far away now. Radiant with spiritual light. I am that self of light, we affirm. That am I. Go on, day by day, until it becomes increasingly real, until at last spirit breaks to some extent free from the prison of the flesh, though it's wide awake, and knows itself as it really is, and still further. We may affirm the self which I am is one with the self in all. I am that divine self in all. Dwell in thought upon that sublime truth until thought ceases, and in a divine stillness one knows beyond all questioning that one is the divine dweller in the body and forever at one with every other spiritual human being. And as this is done, friends, it will induce in us the marvelous knowledge of the kingship of the whole human race, so that never more can we hurt, never more can we kill, never more can we wage anything but a defensive war. One last word. Since I've felt you following me closely, I ought perhaps just to warn. Always withdraw from meditation slowly. Do not suddenly get up and go out, lest we lose the fruit thereof. Gradually refocus the mind and the center of awareness in the mind, the emotions, and in the body, bringing the flavor of the inner self into the outer man or woman. And then, gradually, thus illumined, go forth into the world, having begun to tread the inward pathway, which can never fail, to perfect health and perfect peace on earth between men of good will. Thank you.
If you are interested in further information about Theosophy or the Theosophical Society, write to the Theosophical Society in America, Post Office Box 270, Wheaton, Illinois, 60187.